by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New York and by the Board of Trustees of Mercy College. It's now my honor to confer upon you, Sharon Epperson, the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, with all rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newest Mercy College alumna, Dr. Sharon Epperson, to give the commencement address.
My, such a blessing, such a blessing. Daniela, I know exactly how you feel. There are no words to describe being up here at this moment. Thank you so very much, President Hall, and thank you to the distinguished faculty and the administration for inviting me to be here today for Mercy College Commencement Day for the School of Liberal Arts. And to the class of 2022, I am honored to join you today celebrating this very important milestone in all of your lives. This is your day. This is your time. Treasure this moment. On this day, on your commencement day, I urge you to treasure what you have achieved. You may be the first in your family to receive a college degree. You may have taken out a lot of loans and worked a lot of jobs to be able to afford this education. With the pandemic and the financial constraints, the personal obstacles, you may have even questioned whether you'd be able to finish your degree. Now you've done it. You already said it. We did it. Now is your time. You know, I remember back to my college days, and specifically my college graduation day, and I was sad too. I was sad about leaving some dear friends, and I was anxious about what my upcoming internships would entail. I was also so excited about all the new possibilities and all of the potential opportunities. I was looking forward to spending my summer in Washington, D.C., working as an intern at the Washington Post. And I also knew that a week after that internship ended, I would be on a plane to Egypt to work at the American University in Cairo in their television journalism center. For 4 months, I traveled around Egypt, and I worked as an on-camera reporter covering social and cultural issues. My stories aired at the American Embassy and the American Cultural Center. It was absolutely thrilling, but it was also a little frightening, especially for my family, because this area of the world at that time was gearing up for the first Persian Gulf War, and I abruptly had to leave Cairo on one of the last flights to New York before the war started. Still, I learned so much from that experience as a Christian woman in a Muslim country, as a young black woman living on the other side of the world. Living in Egypt showed me how many similarities there are among people around the world, and I discovered that our differences often pale in comparison to all that we have in common. That experience also reinforced for me how much I love people. I love listening to people, I love telling their stories, and that's why I became a journalist. Some of the best stories are the ones that really tell you about a person. And that's why I enjoy personal finance. It is far more personal than it is about finance, and it's become my purpose and my passion over the years. When I was in my first full-time job as a general assignment reporter at Time magazine, my bureau chief told me to add business to my coverage. After all, I was a reporter in the New York Bureau, the financial capital of the world. But I was a bit intimidated by Wall Street, I have to admit. I still did what she said, though, and I wrote what became my favorite Time magazine article, the piece that caught the attention of managers at CNBC, where I've now worked for over 20 years. I wrote a captivating personal finance story about an amazing philanthropist. This woman was not a college graduate. She worked for the IRS, for the Internal Revenue Service, for decades. She did not make a lot of money, and she lived a very simple life. She also spent a good deal of time outside of work pursuing her passion, investing. She followed 3 rules that I think every investor should follow. Pay yourself first. Make sure you have ample savings, a financial cushion to fall back on. Live within or below your means so that you make sure you always have money to save and invest. And invest in what you know. Buy stocks of companies that you believe in, that you know something about, companies that make goods or provide services that you use and you know others will too. This philanthropist bought stocks of entertainment and consumer products companies, and those investments made her a lot of money. She was single, no children when she passed away, but she still left an enduring legacy. She had decided to give away her entire fortune. She gave it to a local university to provide scholarships for women. I think about those money rules and I follow them myself. I think they're critical to being able to manage and grow your money. Add another rule to the mix. Protect your money. Plan ahead financially for the what-ifs that may become a reality. In 2016, I had a brain hemorrhage, a stroke, and I nearly lost my life. I was unable to work for a year. I had to relearn how to walk, how to balance a budget, how to communicate in my personal life and my professional life. And I wasn't sure if I would ever be able to return to my career as a TV reporter. But after months of therapy, I did. I was back on the air a year later. I had those money rules in place, as well as disability insurance and sufficient savings, so that during the 12 months when I wasn't working, that was able to help my financial life. It saved my financial life and my family's finances too. Learning how to manage, grow, and protect your money are essential skills that will help you achieve financial security and financial freedom. Sharing those strategies to help people achieve financial success, that's what I enjoy the most about covering personal finance. So as you begin a new chapter in your lives, start expanding your knowledge of personal finance, of your own personal financial situation. There are plenty of websites out there to help you. Of course, you're going to go to CNBC.com first, but there are many others. I also hope that you'll check out a weekly newsletter series that I created called Money 101. It's available in English and in Spanish at cnbc.com/money101 and cnbc.com/dinero101. Sign up, it's free, check it out. Reach out to me on social media, tell me if you love it, you hate it, what you learned, what you missed. I want to hear from you because the series was created to help you invest in you. Because you need to start, or you need to continue investing in yourself, your financial well-being, and your overall well-being. You know, after my health scare, I gained a new perspective. I know it's great to plan ahead for your future and your financial future, but I also discovered this. You need to be present so you don't miss out on what's happening right now. So in this moment, as your heart's racing on your commencement day, I challenge you all to just do this. Cherish your ability to just be. To be in this world having already achieved so much, and then racing ahead to focus on trying to achieve more, it is overwhelming. Sometimes, to reach the goals that you are meant to reach and to do all that you're meant to do, you have to take the time to just be. So take this moment. Be present. Be mindful. Be grateful. Those are the most important lessons that I've learned throughout my education, my career, my life. And so now this is what I do. Every day, I take a few moments to just be. Because once you've done that, class of 2022, you will be ready. you'll be ready for all that is coming your way, because now is your time. Congratulations, class of 2022. And thank you all so very much.